ask you is, there's a lot of positives that come from the show, like our show. There's a lot of positives that come from your content. But then you always have some people who want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
There's always people who
Yeah,
have something to say.
yeah.
And whether that's for, positive criticism, which everyone
Sure.
welcomes, or if it's out of another place. What is your experience with that and the idea of receiving the other side of the
Yeah,
thing?
look, I mean, you've got to have, pretty thick skin if you're, in this game and you're creating content. Um, I take it with a grain of salt. I would say 99% of the comments and the stuff that comes through on my content is very, very
Yeah,
positive.
exactly.
There's that 1% of people
Of
who's like,
course.
that water's not cold, or you didn't stay in there for as long as you said you did, or this content sucks. Like, bring back those snack reviews, or like whatever it is. You know what I mean? And so for me, it's more so like, this acquiring this mindset of like, if that person had enough time to watch your video and like spew some hate on it, like they must be really going through it,
Of course.
right? So to be able to come from it from that angle of like just having more empathy for these people, and it's like,
Mm.
yeah, you could have taken the time to like just double tap and like move on, but you actually like took the time to really structure the sentence of like how much I suck.
Yeah.
This person's going through it, and so I just I'll comment back like, I really hope you're doing well,
Mm.
because they're probably in a spot that they don't want to be in, and they're just projecting some of their own insecurities on you, and it really, you got to be able to not take that personally,
Mm.
because at the end of the day, everyone's going to have an opinion,
Yeah.
but my content is not for everyone, and so the people who it's not for, one day they'll get there.
Mm.
Does do people view you as a celebrity now? Like, you've gotten these.
No, I don't think so.
We
I don't
did
think
ask
so.
for your autograph right before this, but that
Yeah,
was
you got it twice, right? You got the sign-in sheet, and yeah, you know what? It's so weird, man. I'll be out, I'll be at the gym, or I forget what that. The weirdest one was like, I'm in my backyard and I've got these kids rolling through on their bike, and they're like, Jordan, like, who are you? Like, how do you know it? And now you know where I live. But yeah, it's surreal sometimes, man. It really is. Like, I'm just a regular dude. I am a nobody. And I was even more of a nobody before this.
Oh, no.
And so yeah, if I get recognized in public, it is still a very surreal and humbling experience, and yeah, I don't take it for granted.
Mhm.